Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to the biggest defense I have ever played for Men of War Assault Squad 2. This is the battle or the defense of Debrecen here in Hungary, 1944. This is a World War II game, Men of War Assault Squad, with the Robz Realism mod. We're going to see Tiger tanks and Panther tanks, Yeg Tigers, Yeg, everything's in action here today. Some of the heaviest weapons of World War II are going to be deployed here, including a lot of AT weapons. An incredible amount of tanks and troops are about to clash here. Lots of reserve infantry and a hell of a lot of territory to defend. Here in Debrecen, we have ourselves a lot of AT guns ready to stop the advancing Soviets. We have PaK-40s, Flak 88s, and we have a lot of infantry with Panzer Schrecks and Panzer Foss, as I mentioned earlier, as well as a lot of tank traps. The Soviets are not happy, and they're going to be advancing here very shortly with, as you see, IS-2s, ISU-152s, but assured there will be IS-2s, T-34-85s, Katyushas, and a ton of infantry. So again, if you want to download this mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2, check the description, and all the other mods that you need will be a part of it as well. It'll be listed there. We've got ourselves King Tigers, Tiger 2s standing by, lots of infantry, artillery, and a lot of guns that are not at the moment manned. So we'll need to be doing a lot of work on the front line, both coordinating our defense and also bringing up reserves. I'm not going to bring up all of our forces right away. It wouldn't be wise. We have a lot of Katyushas out there, and that would spell death for us if we were to bring all of our reinforcements there. So we got reinforcements already on the way here. We have troops that are going to be advancing, as well as our Panther and Brumbar that are going to be defending the right side. So without further ado, let's get started. If you want to see more Men of War Assault Squad 2, do me a favor and hit the like button, make your vote, and let me know you'd like to see more of that content on the channel, and I would appreciate your support. Battlefield Control is online. We now have to defend for the entirety of an hour, so there's a hell of a lot of defense here. This is going to be a big one. So we got ourselves first and foremost a Flak 88 over here in a very nicely hidden position, and we'll see if the Soviets start to come over this way. In the meantime, we've got a lot of infantry here and a lot of guns that we need to man, and also a lot of reserve equipment around. So let's go ahead and immediately start manning some of our artillery guns, so that way we can get it out onto the field and set it up to use against the enemy. Looks like they're already firing some heavy guns somewhere. Oh, first explosion going on over here. Maybe a vehicle that just went down, I'm not sure. But I'm actually running on a new PC as well, and this is going to take a hell of a PC to run. And I am playing with a PC with 2 Titans in there, and this still going chug. It's incredible, this mission. It is just absolutely on match scale. Looks like the Flak 88 here got hit by the Soviets. They did see it. Oh, and it knocked the gun mantling off the front. Oh, wait, the man's still up. Wait a minute, man's not hot. I mean, he is. Well, he's going to be hot. The Soviet tank's going to be hot. Give him some hot steel. There we go. Nice. So one and done on an enemy tank right in the woods there. A T-34-85 knocked out on our first little ventures with this AT gun. All right, so she's taken some damage. The gun shield is off, and we're now going to be swinging over here to an ISU-152. Fire! Did we get it? Looks like, well, we hit it for sure. Oh, damn. Some huge explosions of all the German AT weapons firing. Let's hit them again. It looks like our gun's been taken down for a second time. Wow, firing Katyushas at the gun. All right, that gun's going to be extremely important. We're going to be battling for that. Luckily, reinforcements are already here. We've got our Panther arriving, as well as our Brumbar. And they'll be bringing reinforcements, infantry that will help to hold the gun. Ooh, the Soviets are not happy. Wow, look at all the Soviet troops out there. All those red highlights are enemy troops moving through the high grass and through the forest there. That's incredible. All right, we're going to hold the line here with our troops. Meanwhile, these guys are going to go in to recapture that gun. We need to keep this 88 operational on the right side. In the meantime, it looks like the Soviets are trying to literally bash through our defenses with T-34-85s. Look at that. They're literally just pushing straight through. You can see German troops trying to fire with Panzer Foss, but it's just not effective, I think, against some of these enemy tanks. They're still trying to take out some of our defenses. Wow, Flak 88 being taken out there. Oh, or at least decrewed. Wow. What the heck? Oh, my God. Wow. What's going on? We're losing all these AT guns left and right. All right, another tank coming up here. Let's see if we can do something against that. Let's grab ourselves an AT grenade. Come on, man. Pull out that AT grenade. I'm going to see if we can take this thing down. All right, AT grenade going up. Hit the... Oh, nice. Hit the turret, and I think we decrewed it. Very nice. All right, tank eliminated by an AT grenade there. Good. Our Panther tank is standing by. And we're going to need to repair this Flak 88. It's in a very poor position. But another enemy tank has been destroyed. All right, let's get that 88 or that artillery back up. Looks like we have ourselves 15 centimeter, 150 millimeter, times 2 different guns there. We also had a big, huge gun somewhere. There she is, big boy right here. The 21 centimeter is firing from a very nice concealed position. That's pretty impressive. All right, let's go ahead and get some of our guys out and get on the line. We got Flak 88 still firing at the enemy troops. This is going to be one hell of a desperate defense. And as you saw at the very start, we have a lot of reinforcements here, a lot of vehicles standing by to assist us. But we just need to get them going. Whoa, 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 guys. I don't want you in there. I want the tank crew in there. There we go. All right, you guys come over this way. We're going to continue to funnel reinforcements to the right side. I can see there's going to be a serious battle over on the right side because we barely have any troops over there. And it looks like the rest of the guys bailed off the Brumbar. The Brumbar is literally a rolling AT gun. Or an ATGM, I should say. This thing can fling shells so far and so ridiculously accurate that it's beyond insane. Looks like our Yag Tiger is now active and has a mind of its own. That's why you always got to babysit your units in Men of War. We'll get him moving as well. ISU 152s. Look at that. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Oh, there's a 122 there. We've destroyed so many. It's ridiculous. Looks like the Flak 88 is operational again. All right, we're going to have him hop on that gun. And let's see if we can make a defensive position. Oh, well, he's gone. All right, let's see if we can actually set up a defensive line. I want to try to see if we can make some breastwork here. We can take cover behind it, and we'll try to get back onto that gun. Wow, look at that. We lost all the infantry we sent over to this right side. Okay, let's try to send a full complement of tanks and infantry over this way. Let's send a machine gun over this direction. So I guess it's best to know what your defense is going to be at the very start. As you can see, we already have reinforcements coming in now. And the Soviets are getting awfully close. We're building breastwork here to better fire on those enemy troops. They don't like us. That's for sure. Man down. Taking a hell of a lot of fire here. Lots of Soviets. This is close. This is some crazy close quarter battle right now. That's like literally real close. Ooh, here we go. Nice grenade toss. Absolutely obliterating those troops. Come on, man. Quit reloading your... Just put your rifle down. Get the grenade out. So many more kills waiting for a grenade. There goes another toss. Incredible amount of Soviets being killed here. Wow, I don't know if we're going to be able to hold this position much longer. We need a lot more to take out those tanks or troops. All right, let's get some of our transports over here. All right, they're going to come over with the infantry. All right, so 2 heavy artillery guns are coming over. Is that a Pack 44? Pack 40 over there. We'll get those a little bit later. No, 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 no. You're going the right way. Some of these vehicles have a mind of their own a lot of the time. All right, heavy artillery support is going to be very valuable on this right side. And we can pound them as they try to come up the hill. Meanwhile, Katyushas are still firing. The front line is pretty nicely occupied. We've got a lot of enemy vehicles destroyed, and our mortar is down too. Let's funnel in with the reinforcements. It looks like their attack has stalled out for the time being. So let's go ahead and bring troops forward, and then we'll figure out who needs ammunition. Here comes another Katyusha strike. Incredible. Wow, absolute destruction. Just blowing up everything. And this tank is on fire too. That could be a subsequent explosion that's going to really cause some damage. All right, looks like the Soviets are getting awfully close over here by the cabin. Oh, they're trying to break through. All right, set up that MG. Let them have it. There we go. We don't want them breaking up through that side of the hill. Damn, we got a second man down. All right, we got infantry coming up. We got AT coming up too. Or artillery. We have our Brumbar there. All right, let's go ahead and let them have it with the artillery. Nice. Accurate hit from that Brumbar. I told you that ATGM. Didn't know the Germans had it, did you? But they do. Looks like an enemy tank has gotten very close here. Panzerschrecks or Faust should be firing quickly. Oh, look at that. All those guys have Panzerfaust. We are lucky, and we definitely got to defend our artillery now. It's in danger of being destroyed. All right, let's go ahead and turn our guns this way. There goes a couple of Panzerfaust. Wonderful side hits on that on the T-3485 with the Panzerfaust. She's getting towed up. That could have stalled out the T-3485. Oh, nice. An artillery finishing it off. That's got to be completely destroyed. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can build a line with our boys. Now let's get back on that machine gun. Some of our guys are going to come up and cover them as they build that wall. We need to make a defensive line here, and we can't fall back any further. No more falling back here on this right side. Okay, let's go ahead and bring over a half-track fully loaded with troops. We're going to try to orchestrate a defense on the right side, otherwise they will encircle us. And let's continue to push reinforcements forward. Lots of troops over here on this left side that we called up for reinforcements. We need to recapture some of these lines. T-3485s are advancing, And we need to find our AT guns, which most of which have been obliterated. Literally blown out of their trenches. That's a little bit of RNG with artillery, if you think about it. All right, let's get our Yag Tiger up here. Maybe we could put the Yag Tiger up here. She should be able to fire on anything advancing, though. Let's go that way. There we go. All right, T-3485 is around here somewhere. There she is. And I think that's a troop that got that kill earlier. A lot of our men are running low on ammunition. No surprise. We're limited on ammo up here. Let's see if we can make a Panzerfaust run. Nope. AT grenade then. Alright, we're going for that T-34. Possibly out of fuel or damaged. Stuck in the mud. Who knows? Let's go ahead and eliminate it. AT grenade out. Oh, that was a weird swing. And it went towards the engine. Could have been good hit, but unfortunately no. Alright, let's get out of here. We're going to grab some other goodies from the Soviets. Luckily, Soviet tanks come equipped with TNT for destructive purposes. And that's what we're going to do over here. So let's let them have it. Nice throw, Hans. Totally not anywhere near where I wanted you to throw it. Wonderful. Let's try that again. Sometimes when you let go of the button early, they'll drop it where they don't want to go. Let's try that again. All right, over this direction. All right, let's try that one more time. Get rid of this T-34 on our way. Throw it straight and true. There we go. All right, you better get to cover because all three of these tanks are going to blow. Wow, nice. He got down just in time. All right, another Soviet tank destroyed over there. They're still breaking through on this side. Never mind. The Mauser with the 21 centimeters of pain, bringing them right up there. All right, we need to move some AT guns into position. We're getting pushed back too hard. So let's go ahead and start moving some of our weapons into position. Some of our guns aren't even occupied. We're going to just take random soldiers and just start putting them into our artillery corps. We do have a lot of machine guns around. We just don't have enough time to really set all this stuff up. Over on the right side, we did finally have some time to set up our artillery battery and a machine gun position, which it looks like our artillery is now doing some work. And let's bring over a truck to supply that. Supply truck, is this for... That looks to be for engineering. Engineering. Are these all engineering trucks? I'm not sure. We're not even going to have time to set up a lot of this stuff, so it's really not going to be worth our time. Hopefully this is a heavy weapons. Oh, it looks like this might have a supply crate. Let's try to drive this over to the artillery. I want to try to resupply over here if we can. Alright, a lot of secondaries going off. Soviets are still trying to push up that hill. But we are holding very nice on the left side. The center needs to be solidified a bit. And it looks like the Soviets are just strutting their stuff with the T-3485s that are out there. T-3476s, 85s, whatever else needs to be destroyed. Alright, it's time for us to start bringing up some of our better weapons. So that way we can start going toe-to-toe and defend the town here. Let's go ahead and bring this up a little bit more. We're going to try to flank these T-34s. A lot of them being destroyed. The Soviets doing a bad job with their tanks. Wow, look at the explosions. That is incredible. Just beautiful. Alright, do we have any more breastwork that we can build? Looks like we have one more. Oops. Artillery is firing nicely on the advancing Soviet troops. MG position there. Do we still have that flak gun? We actually can recapture that, so that would be a great AT position to flank the enemy. Looks like this is also loaded up with troops, so let's have the rest of those troops in the half-tracks and the truck there start recapturing that position. Alright, boys. Gather around. We're heading in to capture that one flak 88, and hopefully we can start flanking the enemy with some good fire. Alright, get up to the wall. Go, go, go. Half-track's going to flank. And the Panther tank is going to have to do some double duty here in covering our troops and also destroying tanks. Alright. Troops there doing a great job opening up on the advancing Soviets who are trying to get up the hill from this side. We've really... Ooh, yet another big explosion. You can tell when she chugs, something big exploded. And that's good news. Alright. Now, I have all these reinforcements because, you know, we're going to need them, and I just can't bring them all up at once. We have to do it little by little, both because of the Katyushas and because we're doing multitasks everywhere. We're multitasking in a multitude of locations and situations. T-3485 trying to advance here. Let's see if we can get him with our tank destroyer. Nice. Putting shell right into her. Ooh, heavy damage to the turret. I think the crew might be okay, well, whoa, okay, wow, okay, wow. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know what happened. I can't even speculate. Whoa, what the hell? A Katusha rolling straight up to basically instack one and done on some of our troops. All right, let's go ahead and take that out right away. We can actually capture this now. If we can get the driver out of there, we can capture this thing. Oh, nice. Whoa, never mind. Oh my God, whoa. All right, luckily all of our troops that we dropped off, or most of them, did survive. They got down and into cover. Let's set up a defensive line here. We're going to try to get on that gun and try to defend it. We have secondary positions set up back here. Let's go ahead and recapture that. I don't know where our machine gun went, though. That mountable machine gun we had could have exploded. There's definitely some debris here. All right, we got lots of stuff to destroy, lots of stuff to capture, too, and lots of stuff to supply. Huge defense. This is insane. I can't believe this. We've got so many troops here. This is just awesome. Lots of enemy infantry pushing up now. You can see them highlighted in red trying to push through our trenches. They are making their way through. We will need something to fire over here. Let's see if we can have this lend us a little hand here with the... let's see if we can have that thing fire. The Hummel doesn't want to fire now. All right, over on the right side, my precious defense is going pretty well. I think we're actually... Are we Oh, wow. Actually, these are loaded with 100 shells. We don't actually need to resupply them. That's nice. They're loaded up and in defense mode. All right, we're firing from hard cover on some of these defensive positions. AT guns, or artillery guns are firing too. Nice, very good. That's where we want them to shoot. Looks like some of our men there are dead yet again. All right, another half track's going to have to go right side. And very good to call out the half track where there's open territory. There's really no cover, so we can actually use it as a cover position. All right, the Soviets have captured somewhat of the majority of the front line. The real line, it seems to be, is right here, where we anticipated capturing the main line. Look at that, the chugging. That is crazy. Thomas the Tank Engine would be jealous. All right, let's go ahead and get artillery ready to fire on these positions. Hopefully this gun will fire. There we go. Very nice. Good kill on enemies there. And half track is about almost arrived now. It's really going quick. AT gun, you got to wake up, sweetheart. There is a big O tank coming your way, and I don't know if you're going to be able to stop it. Flak 88. Ooh. Panzer Faust hitting the side of that tank. Oh, and they're bailing. Very nice. Let's kill that crew quickly before they target our gun. There we go. Most of them are dead anyway. Alright, let's get some more reinforcements here to capture the front line. Got a lot of SS units here. They're going to be good for a counterattack eventually. I don't want to bring up any of my tanks yet. I think they're going to get outflanked and killed quickly. So we just want to kind of keep it light on the front line. Man, what an insane defense. We got so many troops here. I wonder if we're going to get reinforcements. That I don't know. All right, right side still dancing. Looks like the Panther tank is holding the line. And the Flak 88 is still mannable, but is decrewed at the moment. There we go, good target. Very nice. T-34-85 destroyed again. And let's bring up another half-track to flank. We're going to try to recapture that gun. If we do, it'll cut off most of this side's attack ability. We'll have a great gun position and a good ability to eliminate tanks as they advance. Wow, look at that. All the Soviets coming up the hill here. All right, let's get some mortars ready to fire. We're going to call up mortars to the road. I want to make sure we can actually fire on those positions. All right, tank destroyer standing by. All right, guys, bail off. We're going to use the TD up here. And we have a Tiger that is now coming into the battle. All right, we've entered our first Tiger now into the war, or at least into this battle. We have a enemy tank moving up. Brumbar, time to wake up. Brumbar. There we go. And time to target. Never mind. However, we can target all that infantry out there. Let's go ahead and get him with a big hit. Ready? Here comes the Brumbar. Get ready to fire. There's a house in the way, Brumbar. Let's see if we can fire over here then, maybe. Oh boy, Brumbar is going to hit pretty much anything. Let's get our artillery to shoot then instead. There we go. Alright, now we have our half-track standing by. Uh-oh. Enemy tank over there. Alright, disembark. T-34-85 creeping out from behind the woods, and it's down to, wow, the number of T-34s we've destroyed. Incredible. I thought I told these guys to bail. Sometimes the game lags for a quick second and it'll eat your input, so that's not good. But remember to eat your veggies so you can grow up to be a big crazy defense when you grow up. Alright, wow, the amount of troops here is insane. Alright, let's try to push up and capture that front line again. We've got a lot of troops in the back, and I want to make sure we can actually hold our front line. Now, we're in a defensive mode, so really counterattacking isn't our deal here. We're just trying to regain any sort of lost territory, especially anything important such as mortars, AT guns, artillery, that kind of thing. Look at you, it's great playing at this. Look at, oh my god, man. That is beautiful. Take a look at that. That's just amazing. Look at all the smoke. Just incredible. Absolutely amazing. That's just really cool to see. Alright, let's see here. Oh, yet again, we're engaging Soviet troops. Wow, there's so many of them. MG is just firing like full-time job. Crazy. Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. All those troops up there, just a desperate attack. I don't think they're going to break through. That's not going to happen. And our machine gun is doing a great job there. We've lost a lot of troops on this defense down here. But they're not enveloping the hill. I'm still trying to recapture our Flak 88. Another tank here doing damage. Looks like it's a T-34-85 yet again. Doesn't seem to be any sort of difference in vehicles on this side. Alright, let's get into the battle here. So it looks like it's a bad situation for us, but we do have a good concentration of troops, and I've kind of seen the end of enemy artillery, so perhaps we can now start moving forward with some of our better skilled infantry and greater numbers. Looks like the barrage has stopped, so we can fill in the gaps and immediately start defending with better troops. Just trying to find a spot to put all of our men. There's not a lot of cover, it seems, on the hill, other than the trenches. And those have been blown to hell. Yeah, you can see there's some blowing up right there. Knocking down some of our troops, but not killing them. More T-34s advancing. More artillery firing. More mortars. Let's get our mortars pointed the right direction here. Tiger tank doing some good shooting now. It's in a good position to engage enemy tanks as they come across. And our Panther really doing a great job on that right side with the Panther. I just want to recapture that gun. Actually, we may have just... Oh, did we did we just destroy it finally with our own artillery? No, it's still alive. It's still alive. All right, let's send back over another half-track to the right side. And let's get some more troops up. These machine guns are not really going to be useful in the hills. They're more of a weapon for the right side. You see them right here, these two machine gun units. MG 34 or 42s. 34s maybe are in the mix somewhere on the map. I'm sure we have a mix of both. Alright, we do need to make sure this artillery gun's defended to the highest of our ability. And let's see. Alright, there we go. Wow, look at this. The amount of destroyed tanks here is just insane. That's just absolutely insane. Alright. I want to get some of our vehicles moving now, but in order to do that, let's make sure our infantry are... Holy sh... Whoa. Oh, that's bad too, because if that explodes in our trenches, there goes a lot of our men. There you see in yellow some of our men dying. They destroyed a tank, good, but they also killed themselves, bad. All right, we do have ourselves a Nashorn over here too, so let's get the SS and the tank crew separated. Tank crew are only armed with handguns, the SS having some of the best training and weapons the Reich has to offer, so they're going to be very good for defending and also counterattacking. Oops, onto positions. That was weird. Grab the edge of the map there. There we go. Alright, what do we got coming up? I hear a tank. Never mind. We're good. Okay, my bad. We got it. No, we're okay. Another T-34 rushing to the right side. We're going to run out of ammunition for this tank. 33 rounds remaining. Let's go ahead and have these guys bail over here. It seems like every time we try to go up there to counterattack that hill, they try to counterattack too. Alright, our men are exiting one at a time. Let's see here. Artillery's looking good. Good to see some mechanized warfare going on here. Let's continue to funnel reinforcements over to the right side for when they're needed. We'll send some supplies. That right side has been doing a great job of stopping enemy infantry, providing artillery support, and killing enemy tanks from a distance. So it's been very, very important. Tiger tank troops are still mounted on the top of that. All right, boys, time to hop off. There we go. I'm usually zoomed out. I'm sure you want to see a lot of zoomed in action, but really, with the large-scale defense going on here, we do need to zoom out to be able to see where the grenades are coming from, where the tanks are rolling in from, that kind of thing. How did all of those guys die to a grenade blowing up outside the trench? There you go. That's the Men of War AI for you. All right, let's keep funneling in the rest of our troops. We do have a Nashorn that's now occupied. There is actually a... there we are. There's the Tiger 2s over here. So we do have 2 Tiger 2s that we can bring and start using, but I'm going to wait on that. We do have a lot of AT guns and such in the back as well, but I think it's going to be best to defend the farm with that. If and when we need to hold this defense position down here, we're all ready for it. The right side defense should be able to hold it. The defense on the right side is really good. It's really strong. I can feel it. It's like the Force almost. All right, let's see. Wait, is that more enemy infantry? Jesus, yep. Get down. Oh, there we go. MGs are doing a great job cleaning them out. Okay, I hear another Soviet vehicle approaching. Sounds like a big one. That's a 122. Was a 122. Never mind. Wow, our troops are doing a great job of eliminating vehicles as they're getting closer. That's really good. Really good news. All right, we're going to keep getting more and more of our troops away from our initial spawn point. And trying to cover the action, manage our artillery and supplies, and setting up more defenses is what you got to do. All right, let's get these guys out of these trucks. We don't need these running anymore. And let's make sure our vehicle's pointed the right direction here. We've lost a lot of half-tracks. I wish we could keep a few more of these alive, but they do work as a great scout unit for finding tanks and other enemy infantry that might be hiding. All right, we've got ourselves a good number of troops here. What is this? Another tank crew for the Tiger 2 Porsche. And a lot of infantry just scattered around. All right, again, we can use all these guys. I think I'm just going to leave a lot of the mortars because, to be honest, the time it would take to bring those up to the front and man those and do what needs to be done to get them firing, they're going to probably die or the defense is going to collapse. So we'll just kind of hold tight for the time being. There we go. All right, looks like... Oh, nice. The Soviets throwing a derp grenade. Throwing a grenade at themselves. Let's flank around. Nope. Not that way. All right, we'll come back this way. I don't think we're ever going to retake that Flak 88, but what we can do is at least try to keep the enemy back by using that as a kind of a strong point to continue to attack to and from. What the... Keep doing that when I'm trying to select this tank. There we go. All right, we have a Tiger 2 available. Like clicking on the edges of the map or something. There we go. All right, where are we now? We got our Tiger 2 moving. So if we happen to lose one of our Panthers, we do have a Tiger 2 in reserve. 33 minutes left in the defense. Don't want to hit those barrels. That could, I think it could light our engine on fire, so you want to be careful about that. All right, we'll bring a Tiger 2 over here. This is going to be an impenetrable defense. And it looks like we're trying to engage those T-30. Oh, nice. A T-34 on fire. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Laden und Feuer! Oh, I thought we were going to get a big explosion, but at least we got some nice fire. It could go up, too. The ammunition could cook off. TD up here. So it looks like they really did a good number on our first defensive line, but we really got it together on these second and third lines. They're really having trouble pushing forward. And we got a lot more weapons here to use. They're just not the best in the hills. It's very difficult to use a Tiger tank in the mountains. It's more of something you want on like the plains. Looks like we even have a fuel truck here that's occupied. We don't need that on the front line. Let's get all the troops out and get up to the front. Yeah, get out of the fuel trucks, boys. We don't need you in the fuel trucks. That's just an accident waiting to happen. Hop out, boys. Hop out. There we go. And another big explosion. I'm assuming that's another T-34 off in the distance. Somewhere to the right flank. MG position here. And our troops doing a good job of keeping them out of the first trenches. They've done a good job of providing themselves cover by, you know, using tanks, but it's been a bad day for the Soviets. MG position over here. Let's get this a little closer. I think we can set this up on the front line. And let's see if we can get these, there we go. Let's get this Stug 3 F8 up here as an AT weapon. And we'll just bring it over to this side. Now, if a Soviet tank happens to come up over the hill, we are covered from direct fire until they get very close, and then we can get them with an insta-hack shot on them. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get close to giving good fire. Elevated position for the MG should be a good shot. And anything that runs in the open air should be immediately hit. I think this tank is dead here. It's just still running. That's all. The crew may have died. All right, right side, no change in story over here. More and more Soviets trying to push through, and more of our troops holding the line. Gonna build some defenses here. Wow, nice artillery firing off. We may as well build a defensive line here. I keep wanting to counterattack on the right side and take that gun, but I guess just the T-34 or the Panther itself has killed so many T-34s. It's done a great job. All right, looks like we got a tank on the move. Looks like our Tiger II's got a mind of its own. Where are you going, sweetheart? No one gave you orders to move up there. You're taking matters into your own hands. Now move up next to the other Tiger. That'll be good. Oh, yeah, hit the dirt. That's perfect. Do that. All right, there we go. All right, multiple Tigers are firing off. Wow, I can't believe it. The chugging still, even with 2 Titan XPs and all this extra stuff, it makes for an awesome game. It's beautiful, but even in these types of missions with heavily modded games, it's still going to chug a bit, but looks absolutely gorgeous and is really fun. Robz Realism is a must-have for your collection. All right, let's get some of our troops over here. We do have a ammo crate over there. Sometimes these troops just have to stay on the front line with no ammo. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. They do have grenades, and they do have the ability to do hand-to-hand combat. And sometimes that's more important to hold the line with no ammunition. At least it'll deter the enemy from directly attacking until they know that we're out of ammo. All right, we're going to continue to funnel in those reinforcements. Let's see here. What do we got? Right side. Ooh, T-34-85. Oh, and it's down. Very nice. Let's see, another half track ready to go. I think we'll bring that up towards the other F8 that we set up over here by the trench. We'll have them swing around the city. Love our big artillery gun. How much ammunition does this thing still have? 300 rounds. My God, man. This thing is like a GPS guided destroyer. This thing can definitely zoom in on enemy. Uh-oh. Get down, noobs. Oh, God. Oh, what are you guys doing? No, you're throwing AT grenades directly. Oh, my God. Whoa. And all of them are dead. All right, looks like I don't even think our guys are rearming with ammo. No ammo being gathered there. Let's go down here. We'll go down to these crates. This will be our rally point, I guess. And we have more AT units. I don't think we're going to need some of the smaller stuff until we get real desperate, but anyway, that's a good time. All right, everybody, that is it for this episode. Come back for the final defense here in Debrecen, or Debrecen, or Debergen. Cyrano de Bergerac. We're going to come back here very soon for more. So if you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button, download it in the description, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.